and welcome to Fallout New Vegas Part 28. I hope everyone is going well. I have figured out how to get past the door, so that won't be a problem. We can do that mission now. Well, the door that... We did exit through the wrong door, but apparently I also had the wrong mission selected, so that's fine. We can fix it. Let me stop the lovely music there and bring you all up. I hope you're all going well. And Corvus, I see you have redeemed interesting fact already. I like that as your way of saying hello now is redemption of interesting fact, please. Great, that's good actually. I think okay, so tonight's interesting fact is going to be a little bit different to how the other ones have sort of run, because it turns out it got away from me. So what I mean by that is that oh, thank God. Oh, well, we didn't like the random chip tune. That was good. I have no idea what Pretzel's picking anymore with the music, but yes. So typically when I write an interesting fact, do I actually have any of the little cards? I have like these blank cards that I usually fill out little dot points on, and normally I have at max 3. Tonight's has 7. So it's a little bit more than normal. Oh, you're happy I figured the quest out? Oh, excellent. Cool. We have had some very, very interesting songs come on from that pretzel. My favorite was the time that I did put you all on the BRB screen and it decided to play a love song to you all, which was just so strange. Oh. And hello, Man March Bear. How are you going? And thank you so much for the lurk. Have a good lurk. Okay, so... Yes, as I was about to say about the interesting fact, the way it's going to run a little bit, because it's so big, it's going to have to sort of be delivered in chunks. It's all about one woman, and her name is Katherine Knight. I don't think this is where we were supposed to be. I said continue, but we should be inside a building. This is where we should be. Oh, right, because I did anyway. So, her name is Katherine Knight, and she was born in 1955. She is the first woman in Australia to be sentenced to life in prison without parole. And when she tried to get parole, they told her that she couldn't get it because her crime was so appalling, it is almost beyond contemplation in a civilized society. So, I hope you haven't heard about her because she's great fun. So tonight's interesting fact will go throughout the stream where we'll be covering Katherine's life up until the crime that she committed that got her put in jail. Excellent. So there are some lovely Cazadors down here, and as you can all see, we have our power fist of fire now, so yay! Right. So let me start by... Oh god, okay, there's 2. I don't like that. Let me just start punching some flies. This short... DNA Avenger perk granted. Stunning. The abominations created at Big Mountain have granted you a damage bonus plus 10% against Cazadors. Excellent. Oh, you're still alive. Okay, so basically, when she was born in a rural part of New South Wales, and a lot of what I am talking about tonight takes place in rural towns. It's why she kind of gets away with a lot of what she does. One, because people don't take it as seriously when it's a woman doing a violent act for some reason, and 2, rural towns tend to keep things to themselves and not, involve other things. Human remains. Let's eat that up. But yeah, so she was born into like a huge family. She had about 7 other siblings. Her entire neighborhood, everything was just rough. It was not a very good childhood, and she was not a very good person. She's remembered in school as being a major bully who liked to stand over the weaker kids. She assaulted at least one boy in school with a weapon, and she was injured by a teacher. The teacher, though, was found to have been acting in self-defense, so didn't get into any trouble. So that's the kind of person she is. Very violent. Though, hilariously, she was described as a model student when not in a rage. So, the perks for Katherine there. And hello, Lemons, how's it going? And Dad makes sense as well. You dropped into the start of the interesting fact, Lemons. It's a big one tonight. It's about Katherine Knight, who is a wonderfully crazy, crazy lady. The power of heartlessness. No more getting venom. She threw hands with a teacher indeed. And the teacher technically won, but dude, oh wow. Yeah, really get it. These guys stand no chance against our fists. But yeah, so that's the kind of stuff she was doing there. She also believes the only people she liked was her twin sister and her uncle, who sadly for her died when she was quite young. But to this day, she still says that his ghost constantly visits her. So, you know, what? Sorry, what just happened to the Cazador? Okay, there we are. Specimen 73. Further study of the abominations created, the big amount have granted you an additional damage bonus. Wait, wasn't that one of the special Cazadors? Oh, let me... Oh my god, yes! This is even more bizarre. Brilliant! The triple halo, everyone! We are now triple the mercy. Fantastic. So she was doing all crazy stuff like that. At age of 15, she decided to drop out of school, apparently having never learned to read or write. So, you know, I personally wouldn't call that a model student. Uh-oh, there we are, okay. But hey, she did that. She dropped out to work in a clothing factory until the next year when she was able to get her dream job. You guys want to guess what her dream job was? It was being an offal cutter in the slaughterhouse. So she got to go there and cut up all the offal and organs and stuff. So, you know, corpse disposal, very close, Corvus. And hello, AK Former, how are you going? Very close there, Corvus. So that was her dream job, and she was so good at it, she got very quickly promoted from being like the offal cutter to being a boner. And basically that's where you debone the meat, you know, you do all the stuff with that. It's not actually the other thing. Though hilariously enough, it will become quite apparent that this woman does enjoy sex. This is a thing that she really cares about later on in life. However, so once she got promoted to basically being a boner, they gave her her own set of butcher knives, which she hung over her bed at night, like mounted them on the wall over her bed where she slept. And this was a habit that she kept throughout her life. So wherever she's now incarcerated, FYI, but before that, anywhere she lived, above her bed would be her butcher knives. They were very important to her. That's her dream job. This is what she wanted. The tallies are reset. My girlfriend is angry because I never buy her flowers. To be honest, I didn't even know she sells them. I like that, Former. And so she has these lovely knives. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, golly, she sounds like a charmer. Well, apparently a lot of men did think she sounded like a charmer. Specifically, the first man, David Kellett, who she met in 1973. Now, David Kellett, he was a co-worker with her at the butcher factory. He was also a severe drunk. The reason he was a drunk was because he had witnessed his best friend being killed in a shunting accident with trains, and then he had also had to witness 6 children being killed when he was trying to save the children from a school bus that had been hit by a train. So he wasn't a very happy person, he was very haunted, and he met Katherine. And apparently because the universe hated this man. So he met Katherine, they got together, and he was known, since he was a bit of a drunk, he would often get into fights at bars, but Katherine was known to come in and back him up with her fists. So basically, it was like Katherine was his Veronica type thing. So he'd start a fight in a pub with some other guys, and then Katherine would just come in swinging, you know, for funsies. So it's a lovely power couple that they had going. When they did actually decide to get married in 1974, they turned up on a motorbike with him on the back of the motorbike as per her request. He was drunk, and Katherine's mother took David aside and said to him, "Don't you ever cheat on her, she will kill you." So, you know, fun things to hear from your soon-to-be mother-in-law. What year is this? So this is currently, so she was born in 1955, but we're sort of covering several decades of her life because she does weird stuff every time she gets with a man. So currently we're in 1974, yes. So I do have quite a few notes, so if I look up, that's what I'm tracking to get the dates correct there. But so they ended up getting married. Not even I'll hurt you. Not even I'll hurt you. It was completely and utterly, I will kill you. She will kill you. So that night she tried to strangle David, Would you like to guess what David did on their wedding night that made her want to strangle him? She didn't succeed, and they would go on for years to have an awful relationship together. But just, whilst I organise where we're going to the next place, who wants to take a guess what he did? Okay, so quest. So, it was this one we needed to do to get the rest of it going. And when there are enemies nearby. What enemies? Hello, Drama, by the way. He was being a devoted husband? Well, not quite. And form is a little bit, not quite either, but it does involve shagging. He did the gracious crime of only having sex with her 3 times on their wedding night. And she was incredibly mad about this. That was the reason she explained it, was he could only... Remember, this man turned up to his wedding intoxicated. So... Quite frankly, I think he was doing pretty well, but she was not impressed and tried to strangle the man to death. That's what everyone else's opinion has been, but apparently not Catherine's. She is an intense lady. But that was the start of their wedding, which really, if that's how your marriage starts, you probably want to get it nullified as soon as possible. Only 3 times. Weakling. See, AK Former, you'd be on the same wavelength as Catherine. Probably not a great thing, trust me. Oh gosh. Okay, so basically, as the years went on, they would have horrible, violent arguments and stuff. And by they, I mean mainly, she would be the one doing violence and he would have to be the one accepting it. But in 1976, she beat him so badly with a frying pan that he was scared for his life, apparently only now, and he went next door to the neighbors where he passed out because of a severe concussion that he got treated for. At this point, the police wanted to charge Catherine with, crime. But Catherine went to her horribly abused husband and was like, no, baby, it's fine. I'll be nice to you from now on. And David foolishly was like, yes, do not charge this clearly crazy woman with a crime. Instead, I will continue to love her. So she got pregnant. Because, that happens. Dear God, that's a lie. You want to strangle him? I just saw your comment there, Robert. Catherine sounds mentally sound indeed, yes. And so basically, she's now pregnant, and shortly after she had the child, and after this incident where he'd been badly hurt, he decided to basically flee from her. He found a new girl, and he moved to Queensland in an attempt to escape Catherine. So Catherine wasn't exactly happy about that. There's a mini Catherine running around somewhere. That's horrifying. Oh, Corvus, there's more than one mini Catherine. Sounds like your ex-former. Oh God. And so the next day, after David had left her, Catherine was seen with their very young child, like just a few weeks old baby, in the stroller, basically going down Main Street in their rural town, violently shaking it from side to side. She actually then ended up going into a supermarket and threatening to kill a bunch of people. So she got arrested for that, and they put her into a mental hospital. So she could be checked to, what the heck's going on with Catherine, and she got diagnosed with postnatal depression. So they ended up giving her that. She ended up staying there for a few weeks, right? I believe at this point her daughter was being looked after by her mother or something like that. And then after a few weeks, Catherine decided that she was in fact well enough to leave the hospital, so she did. Oh, hang on. And the first thing she decided to do was to take her child and put the baby on some train tracks. Oh, the dogs are back. Hang on. Let me just murder this and then catch up with... I'll just catch up with chat before I continue the story. But currently, everyone remember, the baby is on the train tracks. Since hot dogs are basically just pureed meat and animal intestine, a hot dog doesn't stop being a hot dog when it eats. We just become the new hot dog that makes it a hot dog. So, oh my gosh. You are very, very right there, Centurion Violence. Hello, I like that thought. We become the hot dog. Oh, how is Australia still alive? It's a good question, Corvus. I think it's more than postnatal. Yes, I agree. I think it's a little bit more than postnatal that was going on with dear old Catherine. Now, she had timed this so that a train would shortly arrive. The baby was 2 months old at the time. But don't worry, the local vagrant found the baby minutes before the train came and rescued the child. So, you know, the baby did live, but at the same time as this was happening, Catherine stole an axe. She went into town and, again, started threatening people. Because, you know, that's the classic thing you do. I just like that no one's actually stopping her. Once they did actually get the baby off the tracks, and everything like that, and they talked Catherine down, they checked her in, they checked her into a mental hospital again, where she once again the next day was like, I'm okay, and decided to leave. A few days later, she decided to hijack a woman. So she cut this woman's face and told her to drive her to Queensland. Because that's where David was. And so this woman drives her to a service station or a petrol station, for those who know it as that. There we go. I knew this would... and this is wonderful. At the petrol station, the woman manages to escape. She takes a young boy hostage. The police arrive, and then it's just described as this. The police then disarmed Catherine using brooms. And I just so desperately want to know exactly what that means. But they did disarm her, and guess what, guys? They once again just put her back into the mental hospital. However, this time, she was not allowed just to check herself out. So let me do a quick save. What she ended up doing in the mental hospital was she talked to the nurses and explained her plan was to kill the mechanic at the service station because she had fixed David's car, and then she was going to go to Queensland and kill David and his mother. David was obviously told about this fact, and his reaction to it was to dump his new girlfriend in Queensland and move back to support Catherine and their child. A bold move, David. Okay. Brooms indeed. Yes, the brooms was my favorite. Like, the brooms is like, but why brooms, police? Okay, we've had a small issue with one of our Y-17 trauma harnesses. Sadly, a member of the X-12 research team choked on a buffalo gourd seed and died while working late last night. For some reason, his Y-17 trauma harness will not shut down. In fact, it has begun malfunctioning, causing this late Mr. Harris to attack other employees. Do you have any prototypes you could lend us as a means to stop it, Barb? I'm sending over the K9000 Cyberdog gun. It should do the trick. Let me know if you have any operational questions. We've had another unfortunate occurrence. While attempting to destroy Mr. Harris's trauma harness, the disaster control team member carrying the gun slipped and fell, dropping the weapon unarmed. The team had to flee and seal off the lab. Unfortunately, your K9000 Cyberdog gun prototype was sealed inside. Oh, that's fantastic. She planned to kill David. But will it pay off? David is on a suicide mission. Seriously, he is Lemons. So she planned to kill So that was actually good, Corvus. I stopped saying the interesting fact of that. She planned to kill David and his mother, and David got told that fact, and so he dumped his girlfriend and moved back to support Catherine. David knew it was the only way to save people he loved, by sacrificing himself. Well, this is that kind of comes up a little bit with Catherine and some other people. So David moved back, and basically their relationship had simmered down a little bit. It wasn't as bad now after she'd done all that crazy stuff. But Catherine did end up leaving him in 1984. Well, no, first of all, they had another daughter in 1983 because, like, you know, yes, pencil. Why not just double down on the crazy? Like, you know, let's bring more children into this. So they had another child in 1983, and then in 1984, Catherine left him because she was having an affair with another man named David. So she left him because she was done. And so currently at this point, David Kellett is now free. That was her first man, but she has grown bored of him and he is now free. Now everyone might... They're playing poker. That is amazing. Now everyone might be like, oh, she cheated, that's horrible. It is horrible, but like, can we all just say, thank God for David that she finally decided to be done with David. He is now free. This menace of a woman has decided to finally like move on. Which was really the only conceivable way he was getting out of that. And so basically she's left him and she's with this new man called David Sanders now. And David Sanders, at this point she also hurt her back in the, oops, I wanted that more money, in the slaughterhouse. So she's actually on disability payment. But, you know, that's just a side thing. So she's no longer able to do her dream job. Don't stick your tongue in crazy, indeed. Indeed. David Model 2. Oh, guys, it gets even better with the next two guys. So David Model 2. So David 2.0 is here. I want to see a Star Wars duel between Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump. The first one breathed a sigh of relief, while David, the other one, was in for a ride. He was... Second David was not aware of what had just happened. David Sanders could no relation to Colonel Sanders. Darth Bernie the Old. He could save others from tripping, but not himself, ironically. Look, I'd watch that fight.
Area clear.
Ooh. So she's met up with the second David, and this David Saunders is, you know, they're okay. He's also worked at the slaughterhouse. He was a co-worker there as well, because, you know, why not just keep finding people from the same place? But the thing is, with their relationship, what she would often do is, she had her own place, and he refused to sell his flat, so she would often fight with him about that. So she'd kick him out every other night, and then follow him home, begging him to return to her, and he would keep doing that, because, I guess, reasons. But, you know, they would just fight. It was more fighting. She was not somebody who really liked to have okay relationships, apparently. About a year into their relationship, he got a dingo pup, and she slit its throat in front of him to show him what would happen if he ever cheated on her. So, you know, apparently that wasn't a big enough sign for this David to leave, and instead they ended up having a child. So they end up having another kid together. So she now has 3 daughters, and she and him move in after she has the daughter, because he's like, well, I guess since you're pregnant now. Yes, oh no, the puppy. Moss to a flame. What attracted the Davids to her? No, I don't understand how. She must have just had like charisma maxed out or something like that for this to keep going. Because again, remember guys, she has attacked several people. She's still not being legally charged with anything as a criminal. There is no criminal action that's been put against her. Every time she does something, they just put her and they just go, nah, she must be crazy. And they only pay attention to that section. She's hurt a lot of people. And so basically they moved in together. Now, this is fun. The house that she decorated with, and I have to read this out because you guys will love this. This entire house, including the ceiling and all of the walls, was decorated with animal skins, skulls, horns, rusty animal traps, leather jackets, old boots, machetes, rakes, and pitchforks. And they were raising 3 kids inside of that. So that's this guy's house. I saw the picture of her. She does not have high charisma. Oh, hello. And said, score, time to marry. Apparently, was she hot for... I don't... No, as Robert said, I've seen the pictures of her. I don't think anyone's that. No. Death Trap for Kids. Beautiful interior design. It was fantastic interior design. But they have that going on for them. And what ended up happening was they had a big fight, and she stabbed him in the abdomen. So he decided to run away. So he disappeared. He actually took long service leave, and when she tried to find him, he was like, everyone was basically going, no, we have no idea where he is. He just went into the wilderness to try and get away from Katherine. But then he was like, my daughter's there. So a few months later, he came back to try and see his daughter. But Katherine had taken out a apprehended violence order, so an AVO, which basically meant that he wasn't allowed to go near her or his daughter, because Katherine told the courts she was scared of David 2.0. And apparently, everyone, brought that. So that David kind of, at this point, this David has now sort of escaped. Because she can't find him, and when he did come back, she was like, well, I've now moved on. So this David has now been done with. So he's technically free from the Katherine. she's in some Legion type. She really is. Don't mind your name. The story of the constantly running Davids. So what she ended up doing next, and now this is where it gets a little bit confusing with the dates, because she started two-timing two people effectively. They're not called David, they're both called John. So she really likes to date men with the same name. In one way, because again, she sort of cheated on the other David with that David, but yes. So she ended up, first she met John Chillingworth. So this is his name, John Chillingworth, and she ended up having a son with John in 1997. Now, weirdly enough, John Chillingworth and her, almost nothing happened. Apparently she just was having a fling with him. It's almost like in and of itself interesting, because she didn't do anything to this John. This John was perfectly fine. Oh gosh, okay. But yeah, they just had a child together. She never moved in with him. It was just a fling. But he is there. No, I'm mentioning him simply because one, she did have a child with him, and two, he was around, I guess. But what's more interesting is the other John. She dated John Chillingworth for about 3 years, and she dated John Price. She started dating John Price in 1994, I think, and she also was dating John Chillingworth in 1994. She broke up with John shortly after 1997 when they had a child. Her full name was Katherine Knight. And hello, Big Hairy Yeti. How are you going? Just to say poop. The David's got it easier than the last one. Yeah, this David got it a bit easier than the first one. This woman loves getting pregnant. So this is my thing. I was like, she's either extremely fertile, or more likely she is just doing it so much that it's inevitably having to happen. Do you know what I mean? Because remember, she did try to kill her first husband for only sleeping with her 3 times on their wedding night. She's clearly a big fan of bedroom activities. But John Price, this is the guy that got her thrown in jail. So, John Price was, in 1995, she moved in with him. And from all reports, everyone said that John was a fantastic man. He was just great. Everyone loved him. He was making lots of good money. His kids, he had some kids from a prior marriage that had ended in 1988. They actually liked Katherine. So everything was good, except there were arguments. And the arguments were... This was an actual direct quote. It was basically, other than the violent arguments, it was an ideal life. And I have some questions about that. Because I feel like the violent arguments are kind of a big detractor. It's not like, other than her cat allergy, everything was perfect. No, this is violent arguments. But in, towards the end of 1995, sorry, actually, it's 1998 is when it happened. She moved in 1995. In 1998, they got into an argument. Oh, I leveled up. And the argument was basically about the fact that he wouldn't marry her because he just was not interested in marrying again. And she was very, very offended by this. She did not like this at all. So what she did was she videotaped a bunch of stuff that he had, which... You know what, let's put into explosives. Like, what I mean by stuff is objects he had stolen from work. And when I say stole from work, they were out-of-date medical kits that he had scavenged from the company's landfill. So technically, yes, cheating, but they had been thrown away. So she videotaped all of that and sent that into his boss, who was then forced to fire him. And he had had this job for 17 years. Even though his boss didn't want to fire him, he had to by company rules. Hang on, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. You just spoiled the story for yourself? Yeah, you Googled it for me. I had a feeling when you're like, what was her full name? I'm like, you're gonna spoil it. Katherine Knight. I know the name. There's a band I like that makes songs about true crime and they made one about her. Oh, okay, Big Hairy Yeti. What is that band? I need to listen to this band. Sky, excellent. I'm almost at level cap. Really? Damn. Does she get aroused by arguments, Lemons? I think that she might. And so basically, what she's done, she's gotten him fired. He's come home and he's kicked her out because he's like, you just got me fired from my job. And she was very Pikachu surprised face that he did that. She did not understand why him getting fired, her, like, you know, getting him fired did not make him want to marry her. What a confusing turn of events she's had to do. And so for a few months, basically, they got back together several months later because he decided they could work it out, but she wasn't allowed to move in with him this time. So that's happened, and obviously Catherine's not happy because once she wanted to marry him, but now she can't even live in the same house as him. So she's very upset about all of that. They did end up having, in February, a very, after a series of assaults, basically, he ended up getting stabbed by her. And at this point, he was like, that's it, it's over, get out. And the next day he went and he got a restraining order against her in an attempt to keep her away from him and his children. Now, he went to work and he said to his co-workers, if I don't turn up tomorrow for work, it means Katherine has murdered me, which... so many red flags that, can you imagine if your co-worker said that to you and they're like dead serious that they think they're about to be murdered? Everyone told him not to go home that night, but he was like, no, I have to go home. I'm worried about what she'll do to my children. Stabbing seems to be her MO. It is indeed. And hello, training sword. How are you going? Australian women are more dangerous than Australian wildlife. Indeed. So basically, he's now gone home. He's got this restraining order, and when he went home, he discovered this lock cannot be picked. It requires a key to open. Oh no. I didn't think there would be a second door with a key. So let me finish the story then whilst I go and look at... oh, plasma grenade. He's come home and found that Katherine has basically sent his children to go have a sleepover somewhere else, but she actually isn't in the house. So he decides to go hang out with his neighbors till 11 p.m. that night because he's kind of, I imagine you don't really want to be alone if you think a crazy woman's about to jump out and kill you. He then comes home at 11 p.m. Catherine's still not there and he goes to bed. Katherine decides to let herself into the house. And she apparently watches television for that's... okay, so very quickly, Barry, would you mind Googling where the key is for this? Because I think this is what we have to get through to get the quest to keep going. Begin the advance... oh, wait. Maybe not. There must be a terminal I'm missing. But yeah, so basically, she lets herself in. She watches television, and it's described as she had brought herself some new black lingerie. And after about 2 hours of watching television, she's decided to go and go to John's bed and wake him up. The kennel door, yes. What do you mean she's killed? I would lose it. What do you mean she's killed you? And so she wakes John up, and John and her have sex. And he then goes straight back to sleep. 6 a.m. the next morning, his neighbors are very concerned because his car is still in the driveway. His work is concerned because John is not at work. So they decide to send people over to John's house. They knock on his bedroom window, hoping to rouse him from sleep. No answer. They go to the front door and notice there is blood. They call the police. It's a suitcase in the corner of a stockroom with the first floor. The doorway is blocked by a force field, so it requires a sonic emitter. Okay. Good. Okay, so... that's going to take some thinking. So yes, anyway, they notice some blood on the door. The police are called at 8 a.m. I'm almost through the interesting facts, so I might as well finish it while I walk out of the place. So the police come. It is at 8 a.m. They open the door. They find Catherine's comatose body. Oh, this is what I need to do. They find Catherine's comatose body next to John's severely disfigured corpse. She's basically done a bunch of pills. And so what they end up doing is, obviously, they arrest her. Now, what happened is when they went down and they sort of like constructed the scene of the night is after Katherine stabbed him in his sleep, John woke up. He managed to get out of bed, flick on a light switch and try to make it towards the front door, all while Katherine is stabbing at him. He managed to open the front door, get out before Katherine stabbed him and dragged him back into the house. She then proceeded to stab him a total of 37 times. So she has stabbed this man 37 times, many of the wounds actually going straight into the organs and stuff like that. Like, this was a lot of pressure that she did. Once she's done that, she has skinned John. And John happened to have a meat hook in his lounge room, decoratively. She hung his skin off the meat hook. She also decapitated him, put his head in a pot, which when the police arrived, the water was still warm. So he'd obviously been cooking, she'd been cooking it recently. She then she actually cut up other parts of him, cooked them up, and put them on a plate, where she also served them with baked potatoes, pumpkin, beetroot, zucchini, cabbage, yellow squash, and gravy. So she made little plates, and next to the plates she put the names for, like, they were place cards for his children, because she was planning on feeding him to his children when they arrived home. They did find a third meal in the backyard, which had been tossed, and they believe that she had tried to eat the meal but was unable to do it. She also arranged his body so that his legs were crossed and he was holding a 2.5 litre soft drink bottle. For whatever reason, she did that. So the police come in, they find this. She obviously goes straight to court because you can't really not. She tried to plead manslaughter, but obviously everyone was like, no, this is not manslaughter. There is no way in heck that this is manslaughter. And so at first she said not guilty to being to the charge of murder, but then she changed it to she was going to plead guilty. However, they actually had to wait 24 hours to put it in because the judge ordered she go under a psych evaluation so that she understood what pleading guilty meant, because it was such a weird thing to take. She also refused to ever take responsibility despite saying she did it. And in court, her lawyers tried to ask that she not be read out the details of the crime. And she did, in fact, upon hearing some of the details, go into hysterics and have to be sedated during the court hearings. She is now in jail, and the judge sentenced her to life in prison without parole, which was the first time a female in Australia had ever received that sentence. And as I said, in 2006, she tried to actually get that overturned so she could get parole, but again, this crime was beyond, as they said, was so beyond contemplation in civilized society that they were not going to give it to her. Mug, pencil, oh my god. And mug, and pencil. But yes, that is the story of Katherine Knight, everybody. A very long, interesting fact. I was going to, like, spread it out, but it was kind of just all came out. Did you enjoy that one, Corvus? She didn't plead insanity. Their defense was... The thing is, Lemons, her defense team wanted to, but she ended up just pleading guilty, which was confusing for them. Famous decorative meat hooks. I know, everyone has them everywhere. You're not only for Legion Crucifixion, but... nice trip to a padded cell without any sharp bits. Exactly. How did she become so mentally unstable? Well, a lot of it they think is because of her childhood. She suffered a lot of abuse from family members. They think is sort of what made her sort of go a bit weird, and then she was raised in sort of rough areas, and then she just kind of never got any treatment or anything. They do think that she has I think it's a personality disorder, but again, it just seems to be she's had a rough go and just went all the wrong choices a person can make. But what if it was manslaughter format, then she probably would have been allowed to have parole. So it would have been a much lesser sentence type thing. I learned a whole new psycho that I heard only vaguely before. I'm glad, Corvus. She's an intense, her entire history is intense. Everyone, whenever you hear the Katherine Knight story, they always just focus on that last. Obviously, the murder is horrific. She did some really weird stuff with John, but they forget all the weird, crazy stuff she did before. This was the inspiration for your relationship with Cass. What? Oh my god, Drummer, I see what you mean, where I killed Cass because she left me with a desecration of a corpse. Oh god. Oh damn. So one of the lines in that song is about, I can never get enough of you, deep inside you'll feel the same way too. And like, that if that's some next level entendre for love and cannibalism, oh my god, that's amazing. I need to hear these songs, Big Harry. These sound so good. Alright, for this test, you must use any means necessary to retrieve 3 student files from an average high school. We did this already. Right, so we have already done this. I've just gone all the way down. Wait a second. So, now that we're seriously playing the game, I am mildly... I've managed to confuse myself now. Began the advanced institutional test of the X... Didn't we do this already? I thought we did this. Basic... Okay, maybe... Oh, I think because we broke it because we cheated. Because the door locked us out. Okay. 2 Davids, 2 Johns, and a Catherine walk into a bar. The bar instantly gets set on fire. I just am surprised, because again, those were the 4 main men. She was sleeping with lots of other people as well throughout the years. She apparently was just like people, like men would see her and just go, that's so much crazy. I must stick it in there, apparently. I did the basic, yes, and then I remember, because yesterday when we did it and we tried to get out, it wouldn't let us out, and this wasn't working, so now it's going. For this test, you must use any means necessary to retrieve 3 student files. Yep. Enter institutional data retrieval. Advanced test. Yeah. Utilize the field disruptor competence module for the sonic emitter to better navigate the area. Patrons and basic security protocols have been activated. Okay, do I have that though? Because we have... When we have a look at our items, now that we'll play the game, we don't... I don't think I have the thing. 26, 37 stab wounds indeed. Many other stab wounds she caused throughout the years. Exactly. 1 stab for every... I don't think... Because I don't think we have the right thing for this, do we? Just looking at the quests. Because it wants us to use the thing, but... Hang on, do you know what? Let's just go in and see what happens. Because I would love to get these dinkies. Download the file for the sonic emitter. Oh, okay. Where do I download that? Oh, that's not good. Should I... Hang on. Is it over here? Will you download for me? Sonic emitter data. Download, yes. Sonic emitter pulse wave unlocked. Yes! Yes, everyone, we have it! Oh god, that was such a confusing way we did it. Okie dokie. Let's go. Let's get in. But no, Katherine Knight is, it's crazy she's... Because, again, I don't think I actually said... It was in the year 2000, so it was about 20 years ago now when you think about it. But it's crazy because she... like, you would think that she would be a little bit more well-known in Australia, but she's actually not that well-known, despite the fact that, like, you know, it wasn't necessarily that long ago that the craziness happened. Okay. Dinkies, here we come. Dinky time indeed. Dinky all round. They are knockoff Sparrow, but we can build a second knockoff pile. And hello, Otterbox, how are you going? By some grace of God, you got to catch a Tallow stream. I think you may have just missed the terrifying Katherine Knight fact. A woman who stabbed someone 37 times and tried to serve them as dinner to her children. It's quite fun. But how are you going, Otter? Hopefully well. I'd rather get shot with explosive rounds from an entire mature rifle than ever meet Katherine. Yeah, you don't want to meet Katherine. Especially because I'm assuming, like, she's like 66 now, but I don't think the crazy has ever gone away from her. I mean... Dear Lord. Just the fact that what always gets me is the fact she put the baby on the railroad tracks and they just let her go. Like, they were like, okay, that's, you know, that's a thing that's happened. This is fine. That was the best fact I've heard. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. It was much, because my notes are normally just like 3 of these little things, but I had like 7 of them today. I wasn't too sure how that fact would go down. I need my power fist back. There we are. Oh no! Oh no! What am I doing? I wasn't even in third person view then. You have earned the beautiful beatdown perk. Excellent. Fantastic. Just munching some chips and playing SMT5. SMT? What? I feel like I do know what that is and my brain is like just refusing to inform. Why am I taking that? I don't want the dog meat. Damn it. My natural instinct to loot. Sane person to me. I know, right? Archimel intensity 5, but it's a right, yes, no, I can see, yes. It would be definitely one that you'd just be like, we just use the acronym. The acronym is much, much easier. Okay, so now that we've gotten into here, we've got the dogs that apparently are going to keep attacking us. I wish it was any other animal than the dog. Do you know what I mean? Like, just something that, you know, wasn't as nice. Like, maybe cazadors. Couldn't they? No, actually, cyborg cazadors would be so much worse, wouldn't it? I'd be making this worse on myself. Or just... even if they made them really ugly dogs or something like that. Okie doke. Onwards we go. Oh, that's one of the terminals, so we want you. I do enjoy the way that they've sort of set up the weird trials in this one. A military cyber cat. Ooh. I wouldn't feel as bad about the cat though. Just because like a cat would be more. I imagine a cat would be much more dangerous because all the claws and everything like that, which would not be fun. Nothing. Oh hi. Oh god. I have not walked into a smart area. This is fine. This is okay. What we'll do is, we'll be shot by lasers, which is perfectly normal. I mean, who doesn't... Really, the lasers are just waking us up. They're a nice reminder to, you know, look where we're going. And we'll just go around here, and we'll just punch that. Oh, I don't mean my leg. That's okay. Who needs legs? Look at the little good boy. Who... Are we just... We're just gonna be chill? No? Okay. You're not gonna be chill. For a second, I thought we were going to be chill. Like, maybe he'd had a change of heart and was like, you know what? This crazy psycho with the super fist, I want to join them instead. That would be neat. Oh my god, please. Stop. Cats are jerks, yes. They're just always knocking things off tables and such. And just getting where they don't need to go. They are cute, that's the thing. They are absolutely adorable. I would feel bad for shooting the cat. It's just that, you know, I am more of a dog person, so if I have to pick one, I would rather not shoot the dog. It's a weird conversation. Which cute animal would you feel better about murdering, everyone? Name the animal you'd feel best about killing in a video game. You know, just casual things you list. It's totally fine. I'm sure after telling you all about the lovely Katherine story in Australia, I seem perfectly sane compared to her. So that's always nice. It's like, but I'm not Katherine. You've been able to stare down some cats? Some. There was actually, more and more council areas are making it illegal for cats to be outside unless they're on a leash. Which does make sense given how much damage they can do to wildlife. But I know that you can walk a cat on a leash. I've just never personally met a cat that would want to be walked on a leash. They tend to get very bitey. Ooh. No, why, boy? Why? Although, did you know you can get leashes for birds? Like little bird harnesses so that you can take your bird outside and it can like fly a short distance from you. Like a kite, but with a living animal. Thin red paste, thank you. They won't think twice to slice your arm to ribbons, so I would feel less bad about whacking a cyber cat with a sledgehammer. You're like, I know what you would do if given the chance, cat. Pencil, pencil, pencil. We are going to have so many pencils. I'm so pleased about this. That pencil pile back at base will be so big. It will rival the dinky pile. Though I am going to probably, you know, be in hell as I drop all of my pencils over and over and over again. You know, as is the way. Oh, it's average locked. They seem to be operative words, Hellos. What do you mean, Barry? You have to be nice, Barry. Unlike the others, you're trapped on the same island as I am, Australia. The others have like oceans between me and them. But you and Aussie. Oh gosh. Okay, let's actually... Speaking of dangerous animals and stuff, so I was reading about this since the 14th of November this year. There's a city called Aswan in Egypt, and it's been running into some problems lately. Basically, severe storms have driven out the local scorpion and snake population. So since the 14th of November, 450 people have been stung by scorpions. 3 of them have died. And the thing is, these scorpions, they are not like the ones that will just sting you and it will just hurt. These are actually some of the deadliest scorpions. So the Egyptian fat-tailed scorpion. They picture, you know, that classic scorpion you get where it's like, you know, big and black and very stabby looking, as opposed to where a lot of scorpions are, which are actually very tiny. Yes, it's those ones. So people have actually been told to stay inside and not go outside because there's so many scorpions just everywhere, which is insane. Oh yeah, hippos and moose. Meese. I always want to say meese. I don't believe that is the correct thing. They are intense, like, because a moose is just basically a very horned truck coming at you. So good luck everybody else fighting that thing. And then hippos are just... Do you know, it's funny, some people actually think they don't, that they sweat blood. They don't. It's like a different chemical, but it does look red. So they actually often look like they're sweating blood, which just makes them that much more terrifying. Everything is dangerous in Australia. The most dangerous scorpions in Egypt and Australia? I believe so, Lemons, yes. Australia, when did that start again? Are we talking about this thing? November, since November 14th, apparently. Oh, I think I'm missing a station. That's right, there was a staircase I didn't take there. Okay, let's go back. We've gotten everything. Are you a turret? That gun will not do anything. Are you planning on doing something bad to me? I'd prefer if you didn't. Did you want to shoot? Hall monitor. Oh, I took you offline. That's right. Hi. What? Who? Hello, enemies? Hello, Alexander. How are you going? Not often they just become barricades. Moose are literal walls. Just a wall of moose. See, they look cool, but I definitely would not want to fight one. Fun note over scorpion. If their claws are bigger than their tail section behind the stinger, they kill or by crushing. If the opposite is true, they kill by stinging. Oh, that is a very cool visual. I know that I've said this before, but I have a fun fact about scorpions, Corvus. Did you know that if you cut off a scorpion's tail, they can't defecate anymore, and they slowly just build up the defecation inside their bodies until they explode from the inside, and they die that way, or they're basically crushed within from their own fecal matter. So don't cut off scorpion tails, everybody. It's rather cruel. Marvy is home to the third deadliest scorpion in the world, the Arizona bark scorpion. Oh god. Ancient people were when elephants came. Elephants would just... Well, the thing is, like, because they would have mammoths, and then, like... Please contact an administrator. Actually, okay, this is silly, and this is a silly thing I'm going to say now. But, you know how, like, people were around when mammoths, like the early mammoths, what do you think they were like when they saw the first elephant? Is it like a person's reaction to when they see, like, you know, a furless cat? And they were just like, what's up with this furless mammoth? Like, were people actually distraught about the elephant? Like, were they confused as to what this thing was doing? Oh. Zombies only unalive when you shoot them in the head. Ah. Oh, those huge rhinos with... Oh god, okay, so I'm gonna have to shoot this turret, I think. Oh, mysterious stranger gun. Yes. Down. God, I thought it was a ceiling turret. I was wrong. I love this gun so much.
I am touched
Alexander,
by
thanks
your
so much for the
support.
follow. That's very cool of you. Seems like Egypt recently reopened an old temple for the first time in 3,000 years. I wonder if that's related to the scorpions. Are you serious, Drama? Like they've just cursed themselves? And here we've unleashed the ancient question. If you guys were in a tomb in Egypt, what animal would you like to be summoned if someone broke in and it's a plague of that thing attacking people? What would you like to have come out? Yes, useless. Excellent. Just like my navigation skills. Where, warning, no targeting data. Okay, I probably didn't even need to hack that. That was just for fun, everybody. Yes, I can destroy the floor! I am totally forgetting where our third one is, by the way. I know that I'm looking for that third monitor thing, but I have totally forgotten where it is in the game, even though we just did this yesterday. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. They have a huge celebration on the 25th. Excellent. As far as I'm concerned, the party belongs to me and the weak should fear the strong. I would question why I was in the tomb in the first place. And secondly, camels. Killer camels. Oh, camels are a good pick. They are amazingly dangerous. Do you know the YouTuber Creekcraft? I don't, Alexander. What are they what do they do on YouTube? I'm always looking for new YouTubers because like when you get a good creator, they usually like only like create a video like maybe every like a week or month or something like that. So I always like to have like a nice little list going. Imagine bullets spit scarier than every. Oh god, that would be very dangerous. The gun music motif exactly, Lemons. Every time I use that gun, it's by far my favorite gun to use. I actually had a after I got it, I made the opening of one of the streams was just me opening that gun for a minute, and it was just a recording of that. It was delightful. Yes, you have mentioned Wilbur. I actually did see some of this stuff, and I really, really do like it. They're on my list of people now. Oh gosh, they play Roblox. Okay, fair. Like just do shenanigans in the Roblox thing. And thank you so much for the lurk. But on the camels thing, I forget which one I watched. It was some. I think it was a Skyrim one actually. I'm hoping that I'm thinking of the same person, because sometimes I think of somebody else and I think that that's the person I'm thinking of, but I'm pretty sure it was a Skyrim one. From memory. Because I've got that list. I did then immediately get sidetracked by Up Is Not Jump that someone else showed me. So hopefully I'm not just blurring things together, but knowing me, I probably am. Alright, so is that all three of them? So on the... Was that not all three? Retrieve the 3 student records from the desk terminals and... That... Hang on. Okay, so... I definitely have managed to go... Oh, I didn't click it. There you go. That's what I did. I didn't click the dang thing. Also, leeches would be horrifying. They would be absolutely horrifying. I didn't take the records. Yeah, I was just like, hang on, I didn't actually do it, did I? Sorry, I was trying to remember because I know that I watched the Wilbur video and now I'm trying, because I was like, I remember enjoying and I was like, was it Skyrim? I will have to double check. Anyway. But yes, on the camel front, there was actually a camel who chewed through a man's neck. The camel, it was the camel's owner and the camel didn't like him. And what ended up happening was the camel knocked him out, basically like with a hoof stomp, and then chewed through his neck, thus decapitating the man. So, yes, Lemons. I think that is the one. Limpreys are scary, but if you want an eel-like thing, go electric or moray. True, but again, if you are in the tomb though, Corvus, that would be the problem. Is your tomb also flooded though? Because that would be the only thing. That's the one weakness with picking a water-based animal. Water-based animals are some of the most terrifying and horrifying ones you can pick. However, you do then have that one weakness of if they get out of water, they're sort of screwed. Do you know what I mean? Damn, the camel went so... No head? We require... Oh no, are you serious? Are you serious? Is the door doing it again? I think the door is doing it again, everyone. So for those who don't know, yesterday what happened was we actually got stuck at that door. Oh no. Quest. Exit the testing area. Are you absolutely kidding me? Okay. Oh wait, no, now we can go up to the other thing, I think. Oh my god, okay. Try the other door. I specifically want my curse to make all the camels outside killer camels. They'd never expect it. All the camels suddenly turn on them at once. Nothing actually spawns out. It's just a change in the air. So yes, do the other one. We'll go back upstairs again. Oh, I like jumped down because I was like, yeah, we can get out of here. No, Talos, no. Pay attention to what you're meant to be doing on screen. Okay, right. Back up we go. Back to the stairs, everybody. I mean, what I felt like after yesterday when we did a bit of a tour of this area, I've thought to myself, I don't feel like we really saw enough of it. What if, on the next stream, we just took everyone back and we just stayed in this one area? And we can just do it again and again. It'll be great. People love this area. I know yesterday no one wrote it in chat, but I'm pretty sure you guys were looking at these trophies yesterday and you were all like, damn, them some fine trophies. I hope Talos takes us back. Here you go. The trophies that you all secretly wanted to see. I'm just that in tune with you guys. Okay, the other door. Let's go. If this is Old World Blues, I never want to play it. So you're not a fan of Old World Blues? Because I've heard a lot of people say it's like their favorite one. Find more information about the X8 test. Okay. Oh god. If this is old, this game is old. It came out in 2010. It is, Alexander. It is a very old game, but it is one of the best games I've ever played. If you haven't played it, I'd highly suggest giving it a whirl because it is so much fun. This actually stands up, like, honestly, this game has grabbed me more than most other games have. Over that way. There's just so much to do in it, and honestly, the companions are wonderful. I do have another question for you, actually, companion-based. If you could pick another video game character to be a companion in this game, what video game character would you pick? Out of curiosity. Who would you want to have just as a companion with you in the Wastelands? Getting stuck in a maze would make me want to commit Catherine. Yes! I like the idea of that makes me want to commit a Catherine. Can I go through here now? I didn't just come back to the start, did I? I did. Please don't tell me you're locked. Please don't tell me you're locked. Okay. Because I'm looking for more information, aren't I? So... that's the kennel. I'm assuming... it requires... oh, you said something about a suitcase, Barry. No! Why do I do this to myself? Why? Oh no. Love the concept art of this game along with the ones for Oblivion. I've not actually seen the concept art. What does the concept art look like? Morden Solus. Who, Barry, is Morden Solus? I bet you I'm meant to know who it is. This is just more like a maze. Yes, this is more just a maze-like section. It was behind a room there that needed a force field removed. What you heard, if you listened closely enough there, was in fact the sound of my heart breaking because I didn't look at any of those suitcases. Oh, the Solarian scientist. I know who you're talking about, Barry, now. So quick question, was it in the testing room, the suitcase, Barry? Do I have to go back to the testing room? You want a medieval knight or a Viking as a companion? Like, just... so you're like, I don't want a specific person from a game. You're like, I just want a knight or a Viking. One of those two. That would be what you'd want. Fair enough. I do like wandering alone, but I'd choose either Solid Snake or Revolver Ocelot. Solid Snake I know, but Revolver Ocelot, who are they? So that's now locked. I don't like that. That's not great. Is it in the testing facility? Or was there another corridor out here that we could open? I'm so lost in this. Because were there force fields out here? No. You know, you could have helped in the maze. I was so jazzed about you that yesterday, Roxy. No, so it's definitely down there. So it has to be... okay. Also, it's another Metal Gear character who loves revolvers and spinning them. Fair. I like it. Hence the name. I'll say in the Google, it's a suitcase in the corner of a stockroom off the first floor. The Viking would be Raider from the Honor or Lawbringer from the same game. Oh, okay, fair enough. It looks like I'm going back into the testing facility then. I guess. I think. That can't be correct. This can't be correct. So... that's the exit, and we can't go through there. Well, no, we can't. And I guess I would have to restart the testing module then? Enter institutional... Okay, hang on. Or enter resident guard dog. I don't think we did this. The experiment for this test are currently incomplete. Beware of dog. Okay. So we do have something more to do here. Enter the guard test. Area loaded. Alright, we're back to... Unfortunately, butchering the dogs. Let's go, everybody. Oh my god, okay, no, everything's changed. Barry, the suitcase is dead. The suitcase is gone. All hope has now been lost. Oh, okay. Oh, Gabe! Wow, Gabe is big! Gabe is also extremely weak. Bye, Gabe. You were really big. Huh.
It'll blow when we reach 1, right?
9. All be fine.
7. Yes.
Well, that doesn't sound good. So they're slowly blowing me up. Okay. Measured in clicks. Interesting. We have now,
4, as in 4. Do you hear me?
hang on. What is going on with those guys?
As in we. As in we are in trouble.
Huh.
2, as in too late.
Oh! Okay. Well, it definitely blew up in my face. That packed a bit of a punch, didn't it? I wasn't expect. I wish I had used a doctor's bag instead. God damn it. We've got a new gun, so that's something. Gabe looked cool. Would have been neat if we could have taken Gabe with us. Oh, Cazador eggs. Let's eat that. And okay. Interesting. Oh, well, that's not a bad thing. Let me just catch up on chat that I've been it's 5 a.m. and I want to make mac and cheese. Fair. You don't have a weapon that's super effective on him. My fist! Run, Telos. I face tanked a mute. I face tanked a nuke. Let me explain my thought process. In the game, because they've been so wacky and weird when they were like, it's there, I figured that they were probably lying and that it wasn't going to explode and that I was meant to just think it was going to explode. So I was like, surely this will be fine. You have found a real calibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox in the sink to recalibrate the sonic emitter for new effects. Okay. But that is not what happened. Hey, the scorpion! Every single time I see this, I just think of McDonald's. Garrett's audio response sample has been uploaded. Oh. Oh no! The implications of the robo-dogs are becoming real. Because my brain was like, oh, and the little doghouse had Gabe there, and that was Gabe because they Oh. And we've leveled up. What a good time to level up. As scorpions are attacking us. Good. Excellent. Step 1, take a truck ton of Med-X. And step 2, die of an overdose. You've gained the machine head perk. This fist really is quite useful. I mean, punching and fire? Uh-oh. There you go. It finally remembered where we are. Level 44. We have gone so fast up these levels. It feels almost impossibly fast. I am a little concerned. I know, Corvus. It's insane how fast my character levels up, isn't it? It's like dun 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 dun. I guess getting. Should I get unarmed up? Do you think? Because we could get that to a reasonable level. I don't know actually. It's because of the lessons learned. Yes, the lessons learned perk. Yes, that would be it. Unarmed skill used for a weapon or with weapons designed for hand-to-hand combat like brass knuckles, power. You know what? Screw it. I do really like this. I'll put them into here. Hey, Barry, your favorite number. And we've got a new perk, everybody. So we're going to be running quite low on them. With your radiation level slowly decreases. The Nerves of Steel one is one I really am eyeing because I use VATS so much. I'm thinking that might be worth it. Eye for an eye. No, let's not do that. Because I don't think there was too many others that we were that terribly interested in, were we? You gain an additional... That one's good as well. I always get stuck when we come here. That one would be useful. Your limbs are... Silent running. Running no longer factors into a successful sneak attempt. Wait, that was always in... Huh. Intense training perks. Intense. With intense training perk, you can put a single point into any of your special attributes. But what did we... Was there anything we actually wanted to level up in that? Because I'm just worried that we're not going to be able to get, like, this cool other stuff. You're a true friend of the night. No, I'm not. And I do really want... Because I think, what, level 50 is the thing? So we've only got 3 more perks we can get. Hang on. I don't think Tails Repair is enough. Oh, Repair is pretty low, yes. I think. Because that... Oh, no. Repair's high now, isn't it? I thought we got that up to 80. I just don't know what to go. Damn it. We're stuck in this... okay. You can put a single point into any of your special attributes. Like... Alright. Get jewelry rigging.
I am touched by your support.
Centurion, thank you so much for the follow. It's very awesome of you. It's the perk thing here. This wins everyone over every time. They look at this list of words and they're like, neato. Okay. You should get jury rigging. Where is jury rigging? Have I gone past it? Oh, there it is. You possess the amazing ability to repair any item using a roughly similar item. Fix a trail carbine with a hunting rifle, a plasma defender with a You know what? Yeah, that actually does seem... I do enough of that, and it would help with things. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, jury rigging it is, everyone. And here we have a nice door. Like, excuse me, why I'm fighting. I need to quickly level up and read some things. Would you mind politely waiting before you pounce on me? That'd be absolutely delightful. Thank you very much. Okay, so... Now I am in this room. I need to save. Hang on. And hello, Ozzy. Please don't say that. Well, what's the word, Talis? I don't... Okay, so... Ozzy, I have so many... Is it murder? Is murder the word, Ozzy? I'm guessing that's the word, since I do like saying that. So I'm not allowed to say that for the next 5 minutes. Yep. Okay. I thought she was. This is fine.
Time for violence.
This is fine. No, I thought she jumped on me. I thought... We're going to ignore that timeline. Oh, look, everyone. For the first time ever, we're getting a rank. Yep. Look at Roxy helping us out. I can identify and see who that is. You go, Roxy. You go, girl. You got this. Go on. Yeah. I'm not going to hurt you because I love you so much. This is fine. On the plus side, we're back here now, everyone. Oh, your repair is at 100. Hey Barry, your favorite number. Anyway, as we're replaying everything that happened, and I'm not saying certain words, oh, where is that? It is So we went with jury rigging. At least this way is much faster. I mean, no idea why I suddenly know exactly what I want in this timeline. None at all, because good dog. Good dog. No. Back. Save that. You did such a good job. Oh, what's a group of crows called again? I believe it's called, the intent of taking a life of another person. Specifically is what a group of crows is called. Is that not correct, Ozzy? Okay, so what are our gosh dang quests now that we've done that? I love that we're stuck. Find more information about the X8 test. I feel like we're just stuck in this infinite loop here. It checks out. In Australia, that is correct. You want me to go this way? Are we... I need that key, don't I? I need that dang old key. That's the problem. And we're not entirely certain where the key is. It's just somewhere in the place. That's not frustrating at all, and I've managed to take myself all the way out. I want a group of crows myself. Okay, let's keep going. The test facility like 3 times each the stealth test. Okay, so I've got to go back to stealthing again. I thought I did dig in Gabe's holes, and then I walked through... Hang on. I picked up something. Now I've got to try find the test facility. I don't want the exit. I want... How have I managed to get constantly... Why has Roxy decided to start following me again? Because she was like just not interested in following me for most of this, and now she's suddenly like, hey, do you want some help? Because I'm here. Oh, hey, it's this room. I like this room. I stare at it often from the facility. And we'll go through here. All right, and can I... That's the door. Now I'm just completely lost. Should that door be letting me through? I thought it was meant to let me through. I'm getting very discombobulated with this because I think I keep managing to backtrack and it locks me out of certain sections and then it unlocks other ones and I'm like, what? Wasn't I able to go through here? All right, here going. She's your phantom of guilt. The key is the first room of the entire X13 facility, so like right at the front. Oh, okay, excellent. Gabe digging quest first. So I need to do the Gabe digging quest first. Okay. How to get to that. So let me just... That takes us to the facility, right? Yes. Okay, so we're at the... I was almost there and I just backtracked us for no reason. This is totally fine. Okay. Abnormal reading is caution when entering. Okay. Let's go in. I was not about to swing at Roxy. That wasn't about to happen at all, everyone. This is totally... No, you guys were right. Maybe I haven't got... Crotch. No, I don't want that. So it's in the holes. Okay. So let's take all of this. This is everything we want. Thank you very much. Roxy, I need... Is this a stone or a hole? Nope. Okay. What about here? No, I wanted a pack of cigarettes. I like the random things he decided to dig. Like, yes, I will put this pack of cigarettes in my hole. What a lovely hole I have here. He was such a big boy as well. Metal spoon. God, I see these things and I just want to commit a group of crows with them and I'm not allowed. It's a very, like, I want this. I do realize now, Ozzy, you've inadvertently given me an easy way around not saying my favorite word. So thank you. Okay, so bottle caps and a pack of cigarettes. And what else do we have? Okay, more of this. At least I'm getting lots of money and stuff. And it's fun having Roxy around. I've missed having Rex. What am I looking for anything specifically in the holes? Or am I just digging up every hole that there is? My lord, this dog was hiding a lot of bottle caps around, wasn't he? Brahim skin outfit. Sorry, is it like a skin suit? Like when someone, you know, like Ed Gein type situation? I just need to have a look. You are over encumbered. Oh, okay, it's just... Why is that even more terrifying? Do you know what I mean? Like, that is somehow more terrifying in that costume than when Jeff is dressed up in the power armor. Like, that's scary, but that other one was serial killer, hillbilly next door-esque type stuff. Leather outfit, cow leather, just leather outfit. Oh gosh, mug. Yeah. And we'll take this. Did I miss a mug? Oh no. Oh no, not the mugs. We need them for unspecified reasons at this point, but I'm hoarding them, as you said. I do love the idea that, like, the mugs actually aren't required, but you all have gotten together and been like, let's keep telling her the mugs are super important and see how many mugs she can get. That's cup. The houses are down. There's his body. Did he have any more holes back here? I looted that. The Rad X is worn off. Fair enough. Fair enough. What about in here? I would like to be able to finish this area tonight. Ideally, I think. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we've been here for a while. It doesn't want me to have to empty every digging spot, does it? Was it enough to check? Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. And hello, Sophie. How's it going? Hopefully good. We did kill the giant dog. Yes. What are we all looking for in there? What? I think that seems to be the test. Is it bugged again? I'm getting the feeling we've bugged it again. Is it meant to be a weapon, or what was I looking for specifically? This quest is... Oh, that would be it. It would be that I've not listened to it. That would 100% be it. A bar can be used... No. It can be used at the... Okay, maybe not. Is it in the... It's not on the radio. And I can't... Placing that can be used. Okay. So... Interesting. So Sophie, this particular area has managed to bug out constantly on us. It's grand. It's very... Oh my gosh, more. Okay, Roxy, stay away from where Jeff is. The quest confused you when you... Yeah, I'm a little bit unsure of what it wants. It, the other day, like yesterday, it locked us in a room and we had to, like, use cheat codes to, like, console commands to get out. Oh, come on, McDonald's Scorpion. I just want to see one of them, like, with the little, Ronald McDonald afro wig. No, not pencil. Have I been here? Yes. Okay. And hello, Dad makes sense. Setting the robots on fire. Indeed, I just really like to do that. I think it's the best part. Find more information about that. Let's just use a doctor's bag to fix our crippled selves there. So, you said suitcase Barry at the start, right? You said that at the very beginning. So, we're out of there. Oh my god, they just keep spawning. You stay here. I'm going into the facility. Roxy killed the robo and ran away. This took an explosion. Then I took the explosion damage. Alright, so Barry, you're saying there's a suitcase around here that happens to have a key. Okay. So we're looking, everybody, for a suitcase now. Which is definitely not in this room. This is where Roxy was born, by accident. I didn't know what was happening, and it was slightly terrifying. Should I search? Yeah. I'll take that. Because if we get the suitcase, then maybe we've got the key and then we can bypass that. I honestly thought we'd figured it out. Wooden crate. But I'm not seeing a suitcase anywhere. I hope the internet hasn't lied to us. Internet. What about in this wiki, in this really obscure DLC, we just put this one thing here and it's not true at all. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Why yes, it will troll many, many people for years to come. Ha 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 ha. I imagine is what the internet people said when they did it. Take that. And this. Okay. Metal box, metal box. Okay. And I'm not seeing any suitcase. Somewhere you could only access after turning off a force field, yeah. Only after turning off a force field. So that would have to be in the testing facility then, yes? So I would have to change this over to... I would have to change this over to the institutional data retrieval. Replay basic test? I'm guessing that this is what I would have to do then? So if we do it that way... I'm just confused, Barry, because I don't remember anywhere out here having a force field. That's the problem. Because we just have this section which we've gone through. Like, none of this required a force field to be taken down. That's what I'm confused about. Because we've got that key won't work there. And then that's just the exit. It's the only, yes, so we've got the gun that disables the force fields, and we disabled like the only place I remember us disabling force fields was in the actual training area. But you're saying it's definitely not, so go back to where you enter into. So that's where, hang on. All right, so where we enter into MT, so we go, this is this section, this is the entrance. So this is where we enter into it. So if we enter into here, this is what we're looking at. Over here is level 1. That's just where Roxy was born. So nothing in here. There's no force field or anything to do. And then if we get that and we move back through. So if we're looking for something with a force field, right? That's when we come back down and we go to level 2. I believe the suitcase is in the place where you get the SMK 13 waifu suit. Wait, so it's not even... Wait. How are you meant to do this quest? I am so confused. So, this quest says the stuff I need is there. Travel to X13 research facility to find the X8 kennel key. It's in a suitcase in the corner of a stockroom off the first room. The doorway is blocked by a force field, so it requires a sonic emitter to get in. This room will contain a few hostile right stalkers, unless... Excellent. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Corvus. And, yes, and Sophie as well. And Barry, obviously, yes, thank you as well. How are you supposed to know to go to the other facility? I'm so because normally the quest would point you in the right direction. Bad scorpions. I'm gonna punch you all to death in a rage. Because that's making me feel like maybe that's not how we complete the quest. Do you know what I mean? Because typically these games, like, typically Fallout isn't so, not forthcoming with how to continue the game. I'm gonna pretend I'm not eating the dog meat. I just want to get out of the inventory. Do I have anything else to heal myself with? No. Okay. I've never had any issues with this DLC. Interesting. Doesn't it tell you in the quest logs? So in the quest logs, it's literally just find more information about X8 test. Get through this field to this room. I should come back to it later. You simply remembered that, Corvus? Like I would remember that there was a room, but I would never think to stop my quest here to go back to that one. like, I can definitely see, like, how you would eventually get it. I'm just surprised. Because it's sort of, every other quest they've done has been, like, it tells you where you need to go and what you're doing. Oh god, we did pick up a fair few of that, didn't we? So it just sort of caught me off guard, I guess. So I guess you're like meant to do those, realize you can't get through, and then do the other stuff, pick it up and go, okay, we can come back here now. Interesting. Good luck, Scorpion. Time has been slowed. Sorry, you can't get me today. Goodbye. Okay. The enemy... Nope, there are more enemies. I was about to try and quick travel, but alas, our friend here yearns for death. Let me deliver it via fire. Oh, good lord. Okay. Yep, that head's just been obliterated. I don't even think the head exists anymore. It just shattered. There literally no head, everybody. I just punched it inside its own body. I can only assume. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. World map. So, X13. 13. Please don't be another maze. Number 13. I'm pretty sure we went there. Where is it? Okay, not there, not there. Big Mountain North Tunnel. Ah, there it is, all the way over there. We cannot travel when there are enemies nearby. What? Okay. Hi, sorry, did you not just see what happened? Okay, you're a bit cross-eyed. Maybe you've not got, despite having a brain there, perhaps it's not correctly wired in. And I've taken their head again. And I've taken your leg off. Wow, I punched it so hard its legs came off. Just its little robot legs. I feel like somehow my character, well, I guess we did just level up, didn't we? Okay. And hello, Cool Breeze, how are you going?
I am touched by your support.
And thank you so much for the follow as well. That's very cool of you. Oh, I'm being murdered again. Hang on. Oh god, okay. I think I fisted these guys enough. I'm gonna change up the weapons as well. And let me just catch up on chat. So, New Vegas is fantastic, Cool Breeze. This is like my first playthrough of it, so I've gotten a little bit lost on this, but absolutely love this game. It is one of my favorite games I've ever played now, just because it's just so fantastic. And this DLC is absolutely wonderful. I'm going to have to kill this Robo Scorpion now. Oh! That was not effective. As I thought it was going to be. One thing I have to say I really, really like about the game, is simply the selection of weapons you have. You can get so many weapons, and it's just wonderful. Let's see if this works today. Hopefully I don't blow myself up again. Oh, get away, get away, get away! Yay! We didn't blow ourselves up with the laser today, everybody! Go team us. Isn't that just absolutely wonderful? Okay. Try the lair. That was this one here. It wasn't too bad. I realized you have to like keep hitting the spam button. I was like waiting for one shot to be amazing. Okay, so we're here. We're ready to open you up, Force Field. I'm gonna open you so hard, and I'm gonna take your key, and I'm gonna use that key to open up another door, and then I'm gonna burn the number 8 facility to the ground. More pencils for me. Always more pencils for me. I will take them all. Suitcase, suitcase, suitcase. There's the kennel key. That's great. That is mine now. Thank you very much. Okay. Righto. Righto, everybody. We're back on track. This is fine. I feel like the start of the stream was me just telling you a murder story, and then the bulk of the stream after that was just me being lost as I punched dogs constantly. Okay, okay. There's an upgrade for the lair alongside a legendary version of it. Ooh, nice. There's purple. Yes. Yes, yes, Sovi, we have. I was... Look at it. Aren't we beautiful? We're such a gorgeous killer. I think it's fantastic. You see this coming, and you would just flee. Oh my god, you're back. I lasered you! What, did you just go underground and pretend not to be there? Stay dead, damn it! I'm sorry, that slowed down. The slowdown voice with them was hilarious. And I like how the scorpions run away from me. Come back. Come back. Don't. You're kicking up little dust clouds. I just noticed that. I just noticed he kicks up little dust clouds. Look at that. That is adorable. Come here. Look, I'm willing to let you live, but I won't let me quick travel if you're nearby. Why do you flee? Why do you not want to perish? Come on. Look, aren't you tired of living out here in the desert? It's hot, it's dry, no one's there to oil your joints. Your friend is dead. Come on. Never have to be a watch scorpion again. Ooh, he really did not want to go. It's so weird how many of the enemy are starting to flee from me in this DLC. Oh, you want me to go to the... Okay. They are... The weapons in this are great. Like, because I played on Assault's Thirst and I was jazzed when they had the throwing axes, but then this one has the throwing proton axes, so they just made it even cooler. It does damage, but it's a bit slow at swinging. Oh, I don't mind slow at swinging. I've been using this axe a lot, Sophie. I am a big fan of it. Anything stabby and glowing, it's just a win for me. Yes, let me in. Let me touch everything in here. Welcome, Night Stalker. Oh, yes. Let's see if we... Sometimes when you hit these guys with the proton axe, their head goes flying into the void. It's the best. Or I slightly miss. What am I critical striking on? Like, that's the torso. Oh, God. Oh, no. This is not good for you guys. Please. Could you die? Thank you. Let me just go inside the body. You saw that, Corvus? You saw the... You were very correct, Corvus. That did almost happen again. I was like, oh no, danger. And then I was like, nah, it's fine. It's Roxy, everybody. I wonder how many people do end up killing Roxy by accident just because they think that she's a danger. Yes, schematics. I don't know. Okay, I was hoping that would be like, you finally completed section 8, but no, that's not what happened. There's a holotape on top of the cages, I believe. Ooh, good. Yes, Cool Breeze. My character is in very rough shape. We've been forcing Jeff just to keep going forward. Special K9000 plans. Release unusual specimen. Releasing specimen. That's probably not... Release the unusual into the testing area. Activate the institution data retrieval test. Heal up? Okay. I will heal. I will heal. Release cyber dogs. Shipping department, unusual shipment. We've just received the latest shipment of dogs for the cyberdog experiment process, but well, frankly, I think our supplier screwed us. The animals must be basically feral. Every time we get close to the shipping kennels, they let out with the most god-awful hissing, and well, rattling is the only way I can describe it. Please advise, should we open the kennels or just send them back? Please advise. So, at Dr. Richardson's request, we opened one of these kennels from our latest shipment. The dog inside, and I use that term very loosely, appeared to be suffering from a truly horrendous case of mange, and upon being released, it immediately attacked, killed, and attempted to swallow whole specialist Arcas. Luckily, the situation has for now at least contained itself, as SPC Arcas was a very large man, and the creature has choked to death. Does anyone know anything about this shipment? Please advise. It's the flavor text like this, which is wonderful. In light of the large number of fatalities due to the latest shipment of experimental test subjects, the shipping department is going into lockdown. I give you my personal assurance that as soon as this plague of monsters has been dealt with, I will work overtime to get your deliveries to you in a timely and efficient manner. As I am currently the only surviving member of the shipping department, however, there may still be some delays. Until then, Dr. Callis in X13 has the pass card for the area. Skippy, sole survivor. Regarding shipping department lockdown. In our last supervised meeting, we discussed the possible benefits of the small shipping accident. We are considering studying the unexpected specimen's behavior by releasing them into our test area before removing them from X8 facility. The shipping department will remain in lockdown until a decision has been reached. Dr. Adam Figgis. That's absolutely incredible. Looks like you gotta choose unusual specimen again, choosing cyberdogs turned back. Okay. Releasing specimen. And we got to go back to the test terminal. Okie dokie. Excellent. And remember to heal? Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Healing up. Did we get any more? Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, did we get any more red paste? No. Do I have any food? And no, I'm not eating the noodles. The noodles are ours, damn it. The picture entertains me too much. There you go. Some blood sausage. Okay. All right, everybody. Let's go find this unusual. So I'm assuming a giant cyber night stalker is what we're going to be coming up against. Do you guys have any weapons requests for what you would like to see me fight the giant thing with? Enter residential cyberdog guard test area, I guess? I was thinking it was going to make me put another thing down, but... Let's go. No. Is unusual subject... No unusual subject? I was wanting to fight some... Reactivate the institutional... Oh, hang on. I think I've got to click the, I've got to do the other thing first, don't I? Oh, maybe not. I thought that was... Huh. Fight with fists? Wrong test. Oh, it's the basic training test again. Alright. Oh, right. It did say it there in the thing. Okay. Please ignore me. And my inability to apparently read. Fight with fists. I'll fight with the power fist, because otherwise I think I'm just going to lose immediately. So we'll put our... Where is... That's not where weapons are. That's aid. Let me go get my weapon here. Apparently, I've just decided that reading is foolish tonight. Why read? Why read when we can just, you know, get lost? Okay. I don't think I need anything yet. I've already downloaded it. So, that's why you're here? Yes, thank you, Corvus. And everyone else who does catch me out when I'm foolishly not paying any attention to what I should be doing. Like, what? Reading in a game to actually get where I'm meant to go next. Why would I... What is this? Oh, okay. Hello. Hello, thing. Would you like to be dead now? Oh. Oh, is it just Night Stalkers? Let me set you aflame. Well. Goodbye. So do I actually have to do the entire test again? Alright, hang on. Retrieving student records. Retrieve them. You failed. And hello, Level Up! How are you going? Did you, do the Sync personality quest? Yes, not all of them yet. Not all of them. The toaster gave us our... Oh, yes, the toaster... Yes, the toaster gave us the magic fist, which is brilliant. So, we're going through. I can hear hissing Night Stalkers everywhere, which is always lovely and lots of fun. Hi, you're back. Oh, God. This thing is, like, just OP against those turrets. I have to admit, Wait. Shouldn't a computer be here? Game, where's the computer? Game, I was after spending several thousand years inside of you, I was finally learning your outline. Like, what? Why would you change things on me? Why would you do this?
I am its omnipotent God principle. As I soon will be Lord of Big Mountain. Do you hear?
What is he doing? Okay, so he's gone a bit crazy, hasn't he? Well, he was a bit crazy before this, wasn't he? Saying he's gone crazy now is a bit like, well, yes. Yes, he went crazy a long time ago. He's drunk with power. He is indeed. So, what am I... Hang on. Do I want... Can I get through to the other door then now? Because it looks like... Oh, hang on. Do you have... Okay, no, the records are here. I feel like we're missing one from downstairs then. That's okay, that's fine. We will figure this out as we have figured out everything else. Let me slow time and have a really unfair advantage. This really has become one of my favorite things that we took, perks. It's just so OP. Like, you just put it on and you can just run away from everything. It's brilliant. Thanks for the lurk, Henshin. Hello, I hope you're going well. Oh, this bug met. Oh no. Oh no. Corvus, are you serious? Has it bugged again? Has it actually bugged again? No. Oh god. Is like the actual terminal missing and I can't complete it. That... Oh my god, look at my health. Dear lord, what am I doing? The only reason I even realized that was bad was because there was a heartbeat in my ear. Oh my god. Maybe I should stop playing around with them and like take them seriously as a threat. No. I shan't. Oh no. So I am concerned face. Are we gonna have to use the console to forward the quest? Sophie, I think one of the consoles is gone from down there. Let me just have a look and we will all go room from room as we once again I show you guys this. I'm gonna have to eat it. I'm too hurt. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll walk backwards and we'll go through everything. Together we will do all of the terminals. So this terminal we retrieved everything from here. So that's done. That's terminal 1 gone. And I know we clicked on another one. So that's one terminal gone. So let's go back down. Okay. This quest is hilariously bugged. But that's all right. So we've got corpses to the left and this room to the right. In this room to the right. Oh, hang on. I think yes, we just... Okay. All right, that should be it. And I wish that... Complete retrieve the students, exit the testing area. Okay. And we can just exit the testing area. Hang on. Why do we have... Is this where I need to do the thing to get through to that door? I know, right? I was just like, no, please don't be bugged. Please don't be bugged. Please don't be bugged. Okay. The terminals can sometimes just not spawn. So... No, come back. Where are you going? Why are you confused? We're playing. Why won't you play with my... Stop running from me. Come back. So that door is now locked again, everybody. But that's fine. We can get through the other door, I believe, now, right? So we've gotten all the terminals. We'll go through it. I literally was so concerned for us then. Opening that. And now I just have to remember how to find staircase. That's fine. You'd think that I would have some notion of the map by now, but apparently my brain does not translate that. I just hear hissing, which is perfectly fine. Who doesn't like a good hiss? It's comforting in a way. I was scared of that corpse. Upstairs we go. Let's keep going. Oh no, we found a friend. Hi. Straight after I said maybe I should start taking them more seriously, and I just immediately stopped taking them seriously. Oh my leg. Get your sword out, Jeff. Come on. We need you to murder now. Oh yes, Ozzy, the 5 minutes thing is there. Oh god, using the sword is far more effective. Slice and dice. Prepared and ready to go. See, I imagine for a cannibal, edged weaponry would be the most effective way because you would have everything pre-cut. Whereas if you are just beating it with a fist, you would effectively just be stuck with like a whole chunk of flesh that you then have to cut up afterwards. At least with the sword, you can sort of be more efficient and like pre-cut your meal as you're killing it. Do you know what I mean? Like it would just be a little bit easier that way. Woo! Okay. Jump and let's go. We've got it. It's done. Let's do it. Please work. Please work. Don't betray me, door. I love you. Yay! All right. How did I seriously miss that pencil? How? Activate the data. No! Why are you making me go back? Why are you making me go back? Oh, good lord. Okay, so we have to do it again, everybody. A terminal that passed generally forced to spawn every often on the stage of the quest. Oh god. You don't need to do this, but you don't need activate. We're not finished the test yet. But we have not yet finished the test. How can I continue to progress if we have not completed all quests? Just do it 1,000 more times. Oh god, okay. Like, Because it wants us to do it again, though, doesn't it? As we make our way back through the entire thing. There's the exit. Yay! We can get through it that way. Brilliant. Let's go. Okay. So, because if we're looking at the quests there... Return to think tank and let Dr. Klein know you've completed your tasks. Oh, I see what you mean. So we can just finish it that way. Return Gabe's bowl to Dr. Boris.
Save the game.
Yes, I will save game. Saving. We'll do that. Okay. So, it is close to when I normally do call the stream. So what I might do is I might take us to the think tank then. Just in case it bugs. Though we are here, actually. We are here, so I might as... Since we're here, we might as well finish it, right? So we might as well go in and do it for that final time. Because then, in theory, this will be... Wait, it wants us to do the advanced again? What, just with Night Stalkers? What do I get if I do it, everyone? Test advanced X8. Time to breathe for data. Yes, I want to breathe for Darla again. It's never bugged on us to start with. We just got lost. You reckon, Barry? You reckon it never bugged? Okay. Actually, yeah. What I'll do is I will take us back to the think tank. Barry, it was never bugged. Talos managed to get us so lost with her navigation. We just felt like it was bugged. That's how powerful my lack of navigation has become. Everyone was just sure that this had to have been a bug. No one woman can be this foolish and this unable to actually move forward in a game. It must be the game's fault. That was actually what was happening the entire time. Can you imagine if that was actually the thing? But it bugs so often it's not funny. Oh, there's a chance, but we're probably it's... Darla, have you missed us? Come on, Darla. Hello, dear.
And you return as curious as a teddy bear.
Oh, I was hoping she'd say something else. Looping gesture of greeting?
Looping, yes. We haven't researched this, as my colleague. It is why so many are littered around the
Right, so she sort of just repeats it, doesn't she? Oh, okay.
How random.
Maybe she breathed on us too soon. Huh. Okay.
Until our next interaction.
Hey, Revid, how's it going?
Lobotomite.
A prophet, I can still instant ask for the fact though. You can still instant ask? Excellent. Alright, so Darla's not letting us breathe on her.
I don't understand how you can stand that.
And who do we actually want to return our quest to? So, return to the think tank and let Dr. Klein know.
Leg things.
Dr. Klein's upstairs, isn't he? Yes. Darla creeps you out. Darla is hilarious, Sophie. I love her.
Retrieve the technologies yet?
It could be better of it.
We need
Well,
them,
that's
as
unfortunate.
I have
Hopefully you're not,
indicated.
you're able to at least relax or something now. I'm assuming work's not fun or such things. I've recovered all the technological information.
What? You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections.
Thanks, Dr. Klein.
Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said.
Mobius
How
is always filling it up. Do these technologies have the information you need?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, what?
No. I mean, yes. You just need to...
Oh, yeah,
analyze
Sophie.
these
We've gotten Darla to do it a few
technologies
times with
from
us.
Extremely advanced, you
We
know?
are her teddy bear. Do you even know what these technologies do?
I know how these technologies work.
I love the
Of
think
course I
tank.
know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes. So let me... a bit, huh? I'll figure it out.
Repair. The antenna, any chance it was damaged or broke the X2 array once removed?
So you're saying it's the X2 array, not the antenna I should be examining. That was...
We
most
got
likely
lost
my plan,
lemons.
yes.
So no,
Let
nothing
me
too
check
exciting happening.
something.
You know,
Of
just the
course.
typical shenanigans
I
of
have it.
what's going on.
The override sequence to
but
open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden
we
in
did
the
get through the
schematics.
things, so that's fine. We figured out the
Well,
doors.
hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency and the
sorry to hear that, Revered. I hope it sorts itself out, though.
Yes, that could work.
The doors were a worthy
Was
fight.
that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself.
I do agree with you, so because
The
he's just
door
always
is
yelling.
open, and now Mobius will get his.
Don't these items seem more biologically focused than that, though?
Biological?
We're going to the
Ridiculous.
Forbidden Zone,
I
everyone!
mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back together once you had your brain. But for now,
Do I want my
they can
brain?
be
I seem to be
used
more
in the
powerful
name
without
of
it.
Aggression. The door should be unsealed.
His volume knob is maxed.
Now, instead of being subjected to threats, we can now send an equally threatening message to Mobius. And that message is science. Deliver this message, and Big Mountain shall be freed from Mobius'
Can you-
reign of terror. You can go now. That's your cue.
Could you imagine, right, you're this evil person and this bursts into your lair and just screams science and then runs out again, and that's just the message delivered. Science! Curse to your forever. You think you took your brain and spine back, but not the heart, Dad? Makes sense? You're like, they can keep the heart. No need for that. Let's go to the sink, everybody. Right, well, the doors were a very worthy fight indeed. Fascinating. I only took my brain.
Might I be of service?
Oh, hang on. Because we also need to do the light switches, don't we? Because I've only slept with one of the light switches. I'm hoping that we can also sleep with the other one. Or, well, in theory, I'm going to be able to sleep with that light switch, which I find absolutely hilarious as a concept. I didn't sell the heated one then, did I? I think I did. What happened to my heated one? Uh-oh. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, I'm so very, very worried about what I've just done.
Oh, you must really like me.
I'm very, very scared. And Evac, thank you so much for the sub. That's very awesome of you. Enjoy having, all the new emotes and everything like that. That's very appreciative, and having no ads, always fun, don't have to do them, and if you do end up joining the Discord, there's like a sub chat and everything there as well. But thank you so much, that's very cool of you. I'd like to buy some things, so...
Very good, sir.
I'm very, very nervous now, because I think I've just lost my weapon, everybody. Where is our... Yes, I know. I just sold the superheated one. That's okay, because I'm a sensible lady who makes sense at all times. I'm just like Dad makes sense. Just always sense at every point in time. Let me see. I really do need to sell. Actually, I guess I could store. I'm going to be so heavy when I try to escape the zone. I have so many new toys to play with. I don't want to get rid of that. I have no need for it, but it's mine. Oh, you know that thing where like, you go full on magpie form and you just have a nest filled with like, you know, bobbits and random things. And you're like, I know I don't need all of this stuff, but I can't bear to part with it. We do have enough singular cigarettes now. I'm gonna get rid of the dog hide. And why do I always have fission batteries? It's like I find them and I'm like, oh yeah, this heavy object that's really not worth its value at all. Give me all of them. Fantastic. I love never being able to pick up other stuff because I'm carrying fission batteries. Brilliant. And scrap metal and sensor modules apparently as well. Okay, they're worth something. Ah, this lovely tin can. I do remember the turpentine. I do remember picking that up. Okie doke. Hello, Painted Dizzy. How are you going? We covered the serial killer Katherine Knight, which was a long, deep dive in insanity. She's a lovely woman who stabbed someone 37 times and then tried to feed his body to his children. Great girl. Have a look at her if you haven't. Fun Wikipedia read. a little tip when you, and other than that, we got very, very lost painted dizzy by doors, which almost defeated us. But at the last moment in our, direst hour, we managed to escape and defeat the navigation doors. Thrilling stuff. Hang on, I really wanted to look at stim packs. And, yeah, and so a little tip, when you activate the water sync personnel, you can tell it to fill empty water bottles with water, which they can be sold for somewhat good price. Oh, neato! You're supposed to say it like fuse tune? Like, I'm just saying the battery thing's wrong? Excellent. Good. Oh, hang on, what was that? Never mind, it was nothing important. It was nothing that I thought. Scientist scrubs. I want to be a scientist. That's how it works, right? If you dress as the thing you want to be, you gain all of their powers. I'm like 100% sure that that's how that's meant to go. I just completely almost knocked my thing off. Let me have a look. I want to... Yes, that's fine. Oh, okay, no, that does... I look a bit like a knockoff Dr. Horrible.
Please save the game.
Yes. I will save the game. That is not a problem. I will actually have to call it here now anyway as well, dressed as this lovely thing that I've created. I personally am, look at this. The glowing, I feel like the glowing really brings out the murder in Jeff's eyes. Look at her. Wouldn't you, if this knocked on your door late at night whilst it's storming and you've just watched a horror film, would you not just invite this person in? No questions asked? I mean... I would assume that they're selling Girl Scout cookies or something. Clearly. Can I just say, somehow having an oven mitt, if someone were to knock on my door and one of their hands was a duct taped oven mitt, somehow I would find that more ominous than if they were holding like the actual weapon. Oh god, looks good. Unfortunately, yes, it's Jeff. I really like that face thing. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. You can get the empty bottles at Sunset Sarsaparilla HQ, but it takes emptying 1,000 crates. Oh my god. That trail is one of the most useful hardcore items. That trail?
Might I be of service?
What's that trail? Was that something in the thing? Oven mitts are always a bad omen. Agreed, Lemons. That's why when I'm at home and I have to take something out of the oven, I don't use oven mitts. I just pull it straight out. If you do that enough, your hands will like soon cauterize and you'll just have toughened hands and your hands will be the oven mitts. And that's where you don't have to deal with bad omens. It's a handy tip. Can you imagine that? That would be so terrifying. Oh, my triple halo. Oh, I see what you mean. Thank you, Corvus. Thank you. Okay. I just call it triple halo. You still have hands? Wait, they're more like just flesh blisters now. Like, when you're wearing in a pair of boots and you just have to keep, they just wear you down, you get blisters. That's exactly how it is. Okay, now that I've decided just to take us out here, I will call it there as I'm being murdered. Anyway, thank you all so much for jumping in and helping out with everything there. We certainly went through some lovely, crazy times. Don't leave me. But yes, thanks everyone so much for jumping in. We obviously went a little bit off track with being lost tonight as much as we were, but that was still a lot of fun. I may just do that final test facility off stream, or I might just stream it for the subs in the Discord or something like that, because it will only be a small segment of us getting lost. But we will continue the main story, obviously, on the stream, but that little side thing I might just do off, just because I think we all had enough of me running through that test again, over and over. But yes, so the next game we'll stream will be on Tuesday, and that's Metro, because we stream our Railroad games Tuesday and Thursday, so that'll be Metro Exodus, and then we'll be back in New Vegas this coming Saturday. So I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Just check the about if anyone's wondering when I do it next. But yeah, other than that, thank you all again so much for everybody who jumped in and helped out just telling me what to do in the game when everything seemed to get buggy and lost, and those who just lurked as well, always super fantastic. And again, thank you Evac so much for subscribing as well. When you guys do just show support, whether it just be chatting, lurking, or subbing as well, it's just really great. It's, as I've said before, when you guys do that stuff, it just encourages me to keep getting onto the internet and telling you really weird things, which I think we all highly enjoy. And also a big thank you to the people who do watch my VODs as well. Anyway, is that a glass of pickles in the background? Yes. Yes, it is. Communist pickle is a thing. And I've apparently fallen into that cult now. Yeah, we won't elaborate on that. That's fine. It is pickles. Pickles are life, everyone. Remember, in the brine we shine. It's very, very important. If you don't know about communist pickle, you'll learn. You'll learn. Anyway, thank you all again. Have a fantastic rest of the time zone, wherever you are. Bye.